Top 10 Richest Musicians in the World and Their Net Worth, 2023. If you're a music enthusiast, keeping up with the latest trends in the industry is a must. One exciting aspect is discovering who made the list of the top 10 richest musicians in the world for 2023. These talented individuals have amassed incredible fortunes, and their journeys to the top are just as intriguing as their music. The music industry is vast and has seen countless successful artists, but only a select few have made it to the top tier of financial success. Even so, only a handful of musicians have been able to cross the billion-dollar mark. But music alone didn't make them that rich. While some of their wealth comes from their music, most of the artists on this list have diversified income streams that make up a large chunk of their net worth. Take Rihanna, for example. In 2021, Forbes estimated that $1.4 billion of her $1.7 billion net worth came from her cosmetics brand, Fenty Beauty. It's clear that to be successful in the music industry, artists must be willing to go beyond their musical talent and develop crucial business and marketing skills. Without further ado, let's jump right into the list of the top 10 richest musicians in the world, how they made their fortunes and the secrets to their success. The 10 richest musicians in the world in 2023. 1. Jay-Z, $2.5 billion. Jay-Z has officially been named the world's richest musician in 2023, with a net worth of $2.5 billion. This incredible achievement came after he sold a majority stake in D'Ussé Cognac, catapulting him above Rihanna. Born Sean Corey Carter in Brooklyn, Jay-Z started his musical career in 1984, rapping at 15 years old. Today, he is the richest rapper in the world and remains a colossus in the world of music. As one of the best-selling musicians in the world, Jay-Z has sold over 140 million albums and has received 24 Grammy Awards, tying Kanye West for the most Grammy wins among rappers. In addition, Jay-Z has the #1 album by a solo artist on the Billboard 200 chart ever. He was named one of the 100 greatest artists of all time by Billboard and Rolling Stone, the first rapper to get recognition from the Songwriters Hall of Fame and the first solo living rapper to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But his empire extends far beyond music. He established the clothing store Rocawear in 1999, and the upscale sports bar network 40/40th Club in 2003. In 2008, he founded Rock Nation, a full-service entertainment company that has represented several A-list artists. Jay-Z has also diversified his investment portfolio by investing in various businesses, including liquor, art, and real estate. He even took over Aspero's Tidal media streaming service in 2015. In 2020, he introduced his Monogram line of cannabis products. Meanwhile, Jay-Z became the first hip-hop artist to reach the billion-dollar mark, thanks to the diversification of his empire, making him the first hip-hop billionaire. Jay-Z's incredible success is a testament to his skillfulness in both the music industry and business. His influence on hip-hop culture and his ability to leverage his fame to build a business empire have made him a colossus in the world of music. He is an inspiration to aspiring musicians and entrepreneurs alike, and his legacy is sure to endure for years to come. Jay-Z married a pop star like himself, Beyoncé Knowles, and together, they have a combined net worth of $3 billion. 2. Rihanna, $1.4 billion. World's richest musician, female, in 2023, Rihanna. Robin Rihanna Fenty, known monotonously as Rihanna, is the second richest musician in the world, with a net worth of $1.4 billion, per Forbes Real-Time Billionaire Index. Rihanna's illustrious musical career started in 2003 when she was 15 years old. In May 2005, her debut single, Pon de Replay, was released. The song peaked in the top 5 in 15 countries, including at number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart and the UK Singles Chart. Over her career, she has earned 14 #1 singles, 31 top 10 singles, and 30 top 10 entries in the US and the UK, respectively. In addition to 6 Guinness World Records, She has won 9 Grammy Awards, and 13 American Music Awards, including the Icon Award. Rihanna is second only to Madonna as the best-selling female musician of all time, with over 250 million records sold worldwide. Forbes ranked her in the top 10 highest-paid celebrities in 2012 and 2014. By 2021, she became the second richest black woman in the world and featured in the Forbes list of America's richest self-made women in 2022. Just like Jay-Z, Rihanna doesn't have all her eggs in one basket, music industry, and a significant portion of her wealth comes from her business ventures. She is the founder of the nonprofit Clara Lionel Foundation, the cosmetics line Fenty Beauty, and the fashion label Savage X Fenty, which are all owned by LVMH. In 2021, Forbes estimates Fenty Beauty alone accounts for $1.4 billion of Rihanna's net worth. Her lingerie company, Savage X Fenty, is also highly successful and valued at an estimated $270 million. Rihanna has also dabbled in acting, playing pivotal roles in films including Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, 2017, Ocean's 8, 2015, and Battleship, Home, 2015. 2018. In addition to her business ventures, Rihanna is known for her humanitarian work and advocacy. She was named a National Hero of Barbados in 2021 and has served as an ambassador for investment, tourism, and education for the government of Barbados since 2018. 3. Paul McCartney $1.2 billion. Paul McCartney is the richest musician in the United Kingdom, 2021. Sir Paul is a talented multi-instrumentalist, who has written or co-written a total of 32 songs which got to the #1 peak on the Billboard Hot 100. This has earned him recognition twice in the Guinness Book of Records. James Paul McCartney was born on the 18th of June, 1942 in Liverpool, England. In 1957, he worked with John Lennon's group, known as the Quarrymen, as a co-writer in some of their songs. He has also worked with other artists such as Michael Jackson, and Kanye West. Having been influenced by his father, McCartney taught himself how to play the piano, and the guitar, and write songs when he was just a teenager. In 1957, he joined John Lennon's skiffle group, the Quarrymen, which later became the Beatles. This was the start of his professional career. As of 2009, McCartney has sold 25.5 million RIA certified units in the US and had written or co-authored a record of 32 songs that peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. In addition to 2 inductions into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, as a member of the Beatles in 1988 and as a solo artist in 1999, an Academy Award, a Primetime Emmy Award, 18 Grammy Awards, being named a member of the Order of the British Empire in 1965, and being knighted in 1997 for his contributions to music. He has also received an Academy Award, a Primetime Emmy Award, and an Academy Award. According to the Sunday Times annual Music Rich list, he tops UK's wealthiest musicians in 2021, with an estimated fortune of £820 million. He sits at the 3rd position among the top 10 richest musicians in the world in 2023 with his $1.2 billion net worth, per Celebrity Net Worth. 4. Andrew Lloyd Webber $1.02 billion. Andrew Lloyd Webber is a renowned composer, songwriter, theater director, television personality, and businessman who has attained great success in his career. He began playing the piano, violin, and French horn at the age of 6 and has since remained at the top of his game, widely sought after among musicians. In 2019, Andrew Lloyd Webber became the wealthiest musician in the UK with a net worth of £820 million, surpassing Paul McCartney. However, he suffered a significant loss of wealth of £275 million in 2020 due to the widespread closure of theatres in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic, which caused him to fall to 3rd place among the UK's richest musicians in 2021. As of 2023, his net worth is $1.02 billion, ranking him as the fourth richest musician in the world. Many of Lloyd Webber's songs, such as Memory from Cats, The Music of the Night and All I Ask of You from The Phantom of the Opera, I Don't Know How to Love Him from Jesus Christ Superstar, Don't Cry for Me Argentina from Evita, and Any Dream Will Do from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, have been widely recorded and have found success beyond their original musicals. The New York Times recognized Andrew Lloyd Webber as the most commercially successful composer in history in 2001. He was also named the fifth most prominent figure in British culture by the Daily Telegraph in 2008. According to songwriter Don Black, Andrew more or less single-handedly created the musical. Lloyd Webber's exceptional talent and success in his field have earned him great recognition and acclaim. 5. P. Diddy $1 billion. Sean John Combs, popularly addressed as P. Diddy or Puff Daddy, has reached the $1 billion mark for the first time, with an estimated net worth of $1 billion. This came after his Ciroc partnership with Diageo's yearly turnover increased, coupled with his stake in De Leon Tequila, his media company Revolt, and his investment in startups, according to Yahoo News and Rolling Stone. The New York-born rapper, singer, songwriter and producer owns the record label Bad Boy Entertainment and is responsible for helping artists such as The Maze and the Notorious Big start off their careers. Combs is the producer of MTV's Making the Band and has won 3 Grammy Awards and 2 MTV Video Music Awards. Forbes pegged his net worth at $1 billion in the year 2022. He started his own apparel company, Sean John, in 1998. He earned the 2004 Council of Fashion Designers of America, CFDA, Menswear Designer of the Year award after being nominated in 2000. He gets a large chunk of his wealth from music, and also from his Sean John clothing company, perfume company line, and a hit TV show on MTV. Aside from his money-making ventures, Diddy's additional investments include the Capital Preparatory Harlem Charter School, which provides youth with lessons of leadership and success. The astute rapper and men's fashion designer is known for his very lavish lifestyle. From private jets to very expensive cars and lavish vacations, he is typically a symbol of wealth himself. Altogether, Sean Combs is a father of 7 children. You can read all about P. Diddy, his personal life, career, and achievements. 6. Herb Alpert $870 million. Herb Alpert is famously known as the world's most famous trumpeter, the only artist to have a #1 Billboard Hot 100 single both as a vocalist and an instrumentalist. Alpert discovered his love of music at a young age and began studying to play the piano and trumpet. In 1977, he was inducted into the Hollywood Walk of Fame for his contribution to the recording industry. In 2006, Alpert was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a non-performer lifetime achiever for his work at A&M Records, a company he co-founded with Jerry Moss and sold to Polygram in 1989 for $500 million. He has won numerous prizes, including the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2007. Moreover, Barack Obama awarded Herb Alpert with the National Medal of Arts in 2013. To this day, Alpert continues to be in high demand for shows and concerts, and believe me, he gets paid well for it. His luxurious lifestyle is enough to show for it. Alpert has 9 luxury cars worth $4 million and 4 residences for $125 million. In 1956, Alpert wed Sharon May Lubin at the Presidio of San Francisco. Together, they had 2 kids, Dory and Eden, before the couple got a divorce in 1971. 2 years later, Alpert wed Lonnie Hall, who was formerly the lead vocalist for the A&M band Brazil 66, and they has a daughter together, Aria, in 1976. Herb Alpert, together with his wife, Lonnie Hall, released a live album, Anything Goes, in 2009, and 2 studio albums, I Feel You, 2011, and Steppin' Out, 2013. Steppin' Out, according to Matt Collar of AllMusic, represents not simply the 3rd installment of a trilogy, but a devoted creative partnership that, for Alpert and Hall, spans a lifetime. 7. Madonna $850 million. Music legend, Madonna is the first female artist to gross $1 billion from tours. Madonna is widely known as the Queen of Pop and is considered one of the best vocalists and songwriters in the United States. She is also one of the most influential female recording artists of all time, having recorded an estimated 335 million albums and single sales between 1983 and March 2015. Madonna relocated to New York City in 1978 when she was 20 years old to pursue a career in modern dance. She came to solo success with her debut studio album, Madonna, after playing in the rock bands Breakfast Club and Emmy as a drummer, guitarist, and vocalist, 1983. The Immaculate Collection, 1990, True Blue, 1986, and Like a Virgin, 1984, are all-time bestsellers, as well as Grammy Award winners. Also, Ray of Light, 1998, and Confessions on a Dance Floor, 2005, were among the albums she released afterwards. Throughout her career, Madonna has earned several #1 hits, including Like a Virgin, La Isla Bonita, Like a Prayer, Vogue, Take a Bow, Frozen, Music, Hung Up, and 4 Minutes. She holds the Guinness World Record for the best-selling female artist, most #1 albums by a female artist, 2009, with 11 UK chart-topping albums, the largest internet pop concert, 2008, with over 11 million online attendance, and the highest-grossing music tour by a female artist, 2009, having grossed over $408 million, a record no woman managed to break even after a decade passed. Not to mention, Madonna is also a Golden Globe-winning actress, the proprietor of Maverick Records, the creator of a children's book series, and the owner of several health clubs. Without a doubt, Madonna has left an everlasting mark on the world of music, particularly as a woman. And guess what? That's not all. Wikipedia has a whole page dedicated to her records and achievements. You should check it out and learn to put some respect to her name. 8. Celine Dion $800 million. Celine Dion is a Canadian singer and best-selling artist who has been able to rack up an impressive net worth of $800 million over her career. She has successfully carved a niche for herself in the music industry and remains a popular household name. Her power and melodious voice have a way of capturing her audience and making them love listening to her over again. Remember her powerful voice in the Titanic soundtrack? That was the song that took her to the spotlight internationally. She has released albums both in French language and English. She has also won numerous contests and awards. With more than 200 million records sold globally, Celine Dion is also one of the best-selling musicians of all time. Dion is recognized as one of pop music's most influential and prosperous vocalists, even though her albums frequently garner mixed reviews. Celine Dion has won 5 Grammy Awards, including those for Album of the Year and Record of the Year. She has been referred to be the priestess of pop during her 4-decade career. More so, she holds the record of the all-time highest concert residency, where she can charge $500,000 per show in Las Vegas. She performed her 1000th show in Las Vegas in 2016. Interestingly, Dion grew up sharing a bed with several sisters and wearing hand-me-down clothes because he was the youngest of 14 children. She didn't have a crib as a baby, so she slept in a drawer. Because of her thin body and gaping fangs, she was ridiculed at school and branded a vampire. In the teenage years of her career, local newspapers even gave her the moniker Canine Dion. She frequently recalled hurrying home from school to perform music in the basement with her siblings. Today, she is one of the richest musicians in the world. Indeed, she is an inspiring story of grace to grace. 9. Bono $700 million. Bono is an Irish singer who has gained widespread popularity with the U2 band where he is the lead vocalist. Generally, he is a symbol of excellence and pride for the Irish people as he is one of the most successful people making waves in the world. In addition to 22 Grammy Awards and 2 Golden Globe Awards for Best Original Song, Bono has received numerous honors with U2, for The Hands That Built America in 2003 and Ordinary Love in 2014. As a member of U2, Bono was eligible for the band's first Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction in 2005. Both Consequences of Sound and Rolling Stone ranked Bono 32nd on their respective lists of the greatest singers of all time in November 2008 and 2016, respectively. Bono deserves to be on this list as one of Forbes' richest musicians in the world, not only because he is one of the greatest musicians of all time. He is also a businessman and a successful one at that. In addition to his work as a musician, Bono also advocates for social justice through U2 and on his own. He co-founded Data, EDUN, The One Campaign, and Product Red, all of which are involved in advocacy work for Africa. He has taken part in charity performances and lobbied politicians and world leaders on behalf of these causes. Bono has received recognition for his charitable work. In 2005, Bono was named one of the Time Persons of the Year. And in recognition of his services to the music industry and for his humanitarian efforts, Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom awarded him an honorary knighthood in 2007. He was also named a Commander of the French Ordre des Arts et Lettres, Order of Arts and Letters, in 2013. 10 Dolly Parton $650 million. Rounding off the list of the top 10 richest musicians is Dolly Parton, one of the best female country crooners of all time. Parton has been in the American musical scene and showbiz since 1959 when she released her first single Puppy Love. Over the span of her 7 decades career as a musician, Parton has had more number 1 hits than any other female artist in history. In 2021, she was certified by Guinness World Records as the only female artist with 109 hits on the US Hot Country Songs chart. She also holds the world record for most decades, 7, on Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart. Dolly Parton has released over 66 albums and written over 3,000 songs. She has received 50 nominations and 11 Grammy Awards, including the Lifetime Achievement Award. Meanwhile, Parton has also received 10 Country Music Association Awards, including Entertainer of the Year, 1978. She is one of only 7 female artists to have won this award. Aside from being an adept singer, she is also an actress and accomplished businesswoman. Her $650 net worth hands her the 10th spot among the world's richest musicians in 2023. She co-owns the Dollywood Company, which oversees several entertainment venues including the Dollywood Theme Park, the Splash Country Water Park, and several dinner theaters including the Dolly Parton Stampede and Pirates Voyage, in addition to her role in the music industry. Dolly Parton established several humanitarian and philanthropic organizations, the most notable of which is the Dollywood Foundation, which is in charge of numerous initiatives to combat poverty and promote education in East Tennessee, where she grew up. Keynotes: Jay-Z is the richest musician and rapper in the world with a net worth of $2.5 billion, per Forbes. Rihanna is the richest female musician in the world. The majority of Rihanna's wealth, about $1.4 billion, comes from her cosmetics brand, Fenty Beauty. Diddy has become a billionaire with an estimated net worth of $1 billion, thanks to his investments. Kanye West, is no longer the wealthiest musician in the world. He is not a billionaire either. Ye's $2 billion net worth suffered a severe bleed after Adidas cut ties with him over his anti-Semitic comments in 2022. According to Forbes, without Adidas, Ye is worth $400 million. Forbes Top 10 Richest Musicians in the World, 2023. The table below contains the names, real-time updated net worth, and nationality of the top 10 richest musicians in the world in 2023, per Forbes magazine. Rank musician net worth, USD, nationality. 1 Jay-Z $2.5 billion United States. 2 Rihanna $1.4 billion United States, Barbados. 3. Paul McCartney $1.2 billion United Kingdom. 4. Andrew Lloyd Webber $1.02 billion United Kingdom. 5. P. Diddy $1 billion United States. 6. Herb Alpert $870 million United States. 7. Madonna $850 million United States. 8. Celine Dion $800 million Canada. 9. Bono $700 million Ireland. 10. Dolly Parton $650 million United States. Conclusion. The music industry is undeniably one of the most lucrative industries globally, where top-tier celebrities can demand large sums of money for their performances and endorsement deals. However, only a select few musicians have been able to cross or near the billion-dollar mark. Music is a universal gift with the power to connect people, heal the soul, relax the mind, and soothe the ear. It is one of the primary reasons why the music industry is immensely profitable, making a lot of gifted people insanely wealthy. While many aspire to become musical sensations, only a select few are able to connect with and impact the world, and fewer still ultimately attain immense wealth. However, we hope you enjoy reading about the top 10 richest musicians in the world. Which musicians dropped out of the top 10? As a result of global economic instability, legal battles, lavish lifestyles, and changes in business partnerships, some of ultra-rich celebrities have experienced a significant drop in their net worth. Although accumulating wealth may seem relatively easy, maintaining it can be much more challenging, as innovation and fresh ideas are necessary to sustain financial success. The following list highlights those musicians who have experienced the biggest decline in wealth among the top 10 richest musicians in the world. Yeah, Kanye West, $400 million. After losing his billionaire status due to the termination of his partnership with Adidas over an anti-Semitic comment he made in October 2022, Kanye West is no longer included in the list of the top 10 musicians in the world. Forbes reported that he suffered a net worth loss of approximately $1.6 billion, plunging his net worth down to about $400 million. Prior to this event, Kanye West was considered the richest musician in the world with an estimated net worth of $6.6 billion, according to Bloomberg. Forbes, on the other hand, had estimated his net worth to be $2 billion. Kanye West amassed wealth in a variety of fields, including real estate, brand endorsements, and music. He has sold over 140 million copies of his music records. Along with Jay-Z, Kanye West has the most Grammy Awards of any rapper with 24 wins and 75 nominations. In addition to being listed as one of the 100 greatest songwriters of all time by the same publication, 6 of West's albums were among the 500 greatest albums of all time in 2020. Kanye West's influence is not limited to music, as he has a strong presence in fashion, screenwriting, and politics as well. In October 2021, his request to legally change his name from Kanye Omori West to Ye, citing personal reasons, was granted by the Los Angeles Superior Court. Read more. Kanye West loses $1.6 billion net worth following split from Adidas. Dr. Dre, $500 million. Dr. Dre's net worth, as reported by Forbes, has fluctuated over the years, partly due to his costly divorce settlement with his ex-wife Nicole Young in 2021. As of 2023, Dr. Dre's net worth is estimated to be around $500 million, which is still an impressive figure. However, in the Forbes Top 10 Richest Musicians in 2023 list, Dr. Dre has dropped out of the ranking. Nevertheless, his contributions to the music industry and his successful business ventures have made him one of the most respected and wealthiest musicians in the world. He is often credited with establishing the careers of many well-known artists such as Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, and 50 Cent. Dr. Dre has only released 2 albums under his name, with his debut album The Chronic selling over 6 million copies worldwide. FAQs about the top 10 richest musicians in the world. Here are some frequently asked questions about the top 10 richest musicians in the world in 2023. Who is the richest musician in the world? Jay-Z is the richest musician in the world with an estimated net worth of $2.5 billion, Forbes. This also makes him the richest rapper in the world. He is followed by Rihanna, the richest female singer in the world, and second only to Oprah Winfrey as the world's richest black woman. How do musicians make money? There are several ways to make money through music, such as music royalties, concert ticket sales, tours, and endorsements. How do the top 10 richest musicians in the world make money? Music can make you rich, but these top 10 richest musicians have outdone themselves like any other successful entrepreneur. Apart from music, they have multiple streams of income, such as investments and business ventures. What is the average income of a musician? It is challenging to estimate the average salary of a working musician due to the music industry's dynamic environment. However, a working musician in the US makes an average of $35,300 per year. Is it possible to become a billionaire through music? Logically, it is impossible to become a billionaire through music alone. No one has. Just like every billionaire, it takes diversification and having several sources of income to truly attain the height. Who is the highest paid musician in the world? Overall, Bruce Springsteen is the highest paid musician in the world with an income of $590 million annually. Red Hot Chili Peppers is the highest earning music group in the world with an income of $80 million annually. Taylor Swift is the highest paid female solo artist in the world, earning $80 million per year. The global music industry generates roughly $50 billion annually. This makes one wonder how much money these richest musicians in the world make in the music business. Of course, some artists receive significant financial payments, expensive automobiles, and opulent homes, but these musicians are independent and their incomes are less secure. Live performances and streaming revenue, plus investment, frequently provide these musicians with a respectable life. Can a musician exist without a record label? Yes. Without the aid of a record label, it is now simpler than ever to create, release, and record music. It appears that as streaming services gain popularity, the number of independent musicians who can make money will continue to rise. Who are the next top 10 richest musicians in the world? The truth is, there is nothing new under the sun. If Elon Musk can flip Jeff Bezos in a few months in 2020, then we should expect someone to flip the tycoon to the top of the list of the richest musicians in the world. However, for newcomers to remove someone from the list of the top 10 richest musicians in the world, they'll need to exert some tremendous force. Each of the business moguls mentioned above has a wide range of interests that go far beyond music. The younger generations need to increase their hustle now. We hope you appreciate learning about the top 10 richest musicians in the world. Did we miss a thing? Let us know in the comments.